Because we can all agree that the world hated Charlie Kirk. We can see it. We see even more now in his death how much the world hated him. So much that the world rejoiced over his death. If the world hates you, this is Jesus speaking, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. So what did Charlie Kirk do? He preached against things that the world loved. Abortion, homosexuality, transgenderism, lesbianism, all of those things. A race thinking that they're more superior to another. He spoke out against those things, and so the world hated him for that. Remember what I told you, a servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. If they obey my teaching, they will obey yours also. They will treat you this way because of my name, for they do not know the one who sent me. Now, what's very telling to me is that many of you Christians are calling Charlie the same thing that the world is calling him. The world is calling him hateful. The world is calling him racist. The world is calling him a bigot. So that tells me a lot about you. If you're saying the same thing about him that the world, who does not know God, is saying. This is the same world that crucified Jesus, a perfect man, God in the flesh. And they release a murderer and a revolutionary, Barabbas. Do you remember Pilate said, who do you want me to release? And they said, release Barabbas. This is the world we live in. They will rather crucify a perfect, sinless man and release a murderer and a revolutionary. This world would rather murder a man who preached the gospel of Jesus Christ and celebrate his death. But in the celebration of his death, we know he was really effective if the enemy is so happy that he's out. But the enemy does not know that Charlie Kirk was not spreading his own mission. He was spreading the gospel. And the gospel of Jesus Christ doesn't die with men. It lives forever as Christ lives forever. And so he thought he got rid of Charlie Kirk. But he didn't get rid of the gospel. And the bride of Christ is as awake as it's been in a very long time. And so I want you to be encouraged, to my brothers and sisters in Christ, that this world is also going to call you hateful because you don't support the murder of babies. This world is also going to call you hateful because you don't support homosexuality. This world is also going to call you hateful because you don't agree with DEI. Because something that the